So this is something that I've talked about with quite a few clients and guys come through my boot camps. It's probably it's among the most talked about and frequently brought up conversation topics with any client I ever have on a boot camp. And I decided I'll bring it up with you guys because it's something that I do have to talk about quite a bit. Prize framing. Now, a lot of you guys don't, I don't know if this just doesn't get talked about enough, but a lot of you guys are not putting yourself as the prize. You guys are trying to pull the girl, try to coerce her into like sleeping with you, dating you, doing whatever. Like she's the person that needs to be chased down, as opposed to you being the person that should be chased down. You guys are like, well, I approached her, so must like her, right? Look, I'm explaining it to you in a few ways. All right, I'll explain firstly the way that I was told, and I'll explain it the way that I like explaining it to clients. So this is how I originally heard it. So imagine you're going in to go buy a TV at, I don't know where you sell TVs nowadays, to Best Buy, and you're looking at all the TVs. Are you just going to look at the very first TV and say, I want that TV? No, you're going to look at the specs. You're going to look at all the different stuff. You're going to look at the bezel. You're going to look at how big is it? Is it an LED? Is it plasma TV? You're going to go along the specs and try to figure out, is this TV for me? As opposed to saying any fucking TV is going to be good enough. Now you guys are saying, well, if I approach her and I find her attractive, then obviously I want her. This is what I call open door theory. So now when a girl talks to a guy that she finds attractive initially, does she going to immediately go home with him? No, she's going to talk to him and find out if she still likes him after the conversation. In the same way, be the kind of guy that is willing to reject girls after, like, just because you find a girl initially attractive doesn't mean you're going to be into her. Sometimes I'll talk to a girl I'm not even that physically attracted to, just to warm up, but she's such a cool person, I'll be more into her than I would otherwise. This happens. And now because I'm like this, now I'm more on my heels when I talk to a girl. Now I'm like, instead of me saying, wait, how old are you? I say it more like this, wait, how old are you? I say it like with like a sense of like I'm trying to feel out whether or not I actually like her. In the same way, you guys need to feel this out and actually put that energy out there. When you're like this, the girl's obviously, so in the girl's head, when you don't really have like a standard for what you want in the girl, she's gonna be like, he would just say yes to any girl. And yeah, you would. So then how is she supposed to feel special? Like if she goes home with you, then it's just, like you want to make her feel like out of all the girls in the club, you chose her. As opposed you would just say yes to any girl. If you're the kind of guy that gives off that energy, the girl's gonna be so massively attracted to you because you would have said no to every other girl but her, and now she feels special. It gives her a little bit of an ego boost. Yes, girls are gonna get an ego boost the same way you would if a girl did the same thing. It's just, look. You have to realize you're a 12 out of 10. You're a 12 out of 10. You're the best possible option for any girl. And the second you realize that, and the second that you understand that, just watching these videos alone, my videos don't get a lot of views. And it's not because they're not high quality content. It's because the quality content is very nuanced. It's something that's really hard to understand. It's something that's very like, who has the attention span to actually listen to a video like this? Not very many people. That by itself gives you all the props in the world to be the 12 out of 10. You need to start believing you're one in a million type guy. And the second you believe that, this prize framing becomes so much easier and the girls will start chasing you. The conversations become easy. It's effortless to become clever and witty and have fun and free flowing and to make jokes in a conversation because you're not mitigating your conversation because you don't really care that much. You believe in what you say. Girls don't go for guys at their level of value. They go for guys that are above them. They don't go for guys below or at. They go for guys that are above them in value. So you got to be the guy that's above them in value. Be the guy that's 12 out of 10. Be the guy that she'll never see again or ever meet another guy like you ever again. She'd be lucky to date you. And you have to believe this. It's a frame battle. If you believe this 110% through and through that you are a 12 out of 10, the best possible option for any girl, it becomes true because it's a frame battle. All right? With that being said, actually, before I get into that, so I actually had a couple spots open up on my Miami bootcamp as a heads up too. So if you guys were interested, that's coming up next weekend, 16th through the 19th. If you're interested in joining the bootcamp, let me know. Send me a text to the phone number below, say Miami, and let me know you're interested. And with that being said, now, peace.